My name is Steele. I'm the National Sales Manager at Kilgore International. You can find us at kilgoreinternational.com. And today we're at Kilgore International's Training Center here in Coldwater, Michigan. We're going to go over how to set up the CPH system using the CBM3A compact mount. All right, so for the first portion of the video, we're going to talk about the setup of your CPH system. So for all intents and purposes, this is an ADEC dental chair, but any dental chair that has a headrest that can slide up and move on this flat metal glide bar is going to work out perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our three components that's going to come in your package. We have your CBM3A mount, we have your Typodont, and then we also have your clear plastic face that's going to go on top of the whole unit altogether, completing your CPH system. So for the first portion here, we're going to attach this CBM3A mount onto the glide bar, so slide it over. You always want to make sure this black knob is facing the back so you can tighten it down securely. Now that we're snug on here, you want to make sure you kind of rotate this silver lever. So now we can kind of move this rod away from the headrest. It's going to give us a little bit of wiggle room to work with. Now in regards to this DP lock, I'm going to go ahead and take it off for you to show. This DP lock right here, this portion is always facing down and this black knob is always facing back. That's kind of a key piece of information to hold the jaw open here in a little bit. But you want to put this back on, and when you tighten this down, eventually, you want to make sure this black knob, you tighten it to the flat metal portion of this mount. Now we have your Typodont. Back the wing nut open, so that way this hole here is clear of any obstruction. Go ahead and place over. I'd go about 1 inch down or so onto the pole. Once you're about 1 inch down or so, you want to tighten the wing nut again to the flat metal portion of that CBM3A mount. Go ahead, bring your DP lock up and over, and I'm going to rotate it a little bit to kind of show you where it's at. And now, once this comes down to the pole, we're going to go ahead and let this DP lock drop to secure it. Go ahead and tighten it. Now, we're going to use this clear plastic face to sit on top of and seat into this model. So this part here, this black knob, this part here will go into the top portion that's exposed on top of the model. So you want to go ahead and place, and you have to feel around for it. Once you have the feel, go ahead and tighten it down, and you're going to be completely secure on there, ready to go. All right, so now we're going to talk about the function of the jaw mechanism in the CPH system. So earlier I showed you a DP lock that helps keep the jaw locked open like so. Now when you want to go ahead and check occlusion, all you have to do is kind of pull down and forward on that lower jaw, check occlusion, let the jaw fall. When you want to lock it back into place on that DP lock, just take your finger inside the lower mandible, press down, that's it. Just a little bit of pressure will go a long way. So again, pull that jaw up or down and forward, check occlusion. When you're ready, press the jaw down, and you're good to go. Okay, for the final step, we're going to talk about the disassembly. My recommendation on the easiest way to get it done, keep it simple. Instead of sliding the CPH head off, what I like to do is just unscrew the whole thing completely. So go ahead, turn this black knob counterclockwise, loosen up the CPH mask, go ahead and set it aside, loosen the wing nut. Model comes off easily. Go ahead, put some foam between the teeth, pack it away. And then finally for the CBM3A mount, go ahead and just loosen the black knob, detach, put it back in its rubber bag that it comes in, and you'll be all set to go. Hey, hope you liked the video. Be sure to check us out at kilgoreinternational.com where you can find all of our patient education models, all of our dental curriculum models. Make sure to leave us a like on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and if you enjoy the content, go ahead and leave us a subscribe. And if you have any suggestions for future videos, go ahead and leave them in the comments section. We'll see you next time.